Okay, shameless plug. Yeah. So this is essentially like marketing message, but yeah, this is this meme where you are on the shadow user group, and yeah, I'm saying just small update, and you will just get the presentation with shameless product promotion. But essentially, this presentation is mostly about growth and transparency. We would like to essentially record our history of evolution of products. So in case someone like we will fail, maybe we will fail, who knows? If we will fail, then someone could look at the history and learn what not to do or how to do things differently than 3M Dev to succeed and not fail like 3M Dev. But anyway, I hope we will not fail. We will succeed with Dasharo and with Zarhus and Pace Enterprise training. And that's I would like to let you know about what we have in our shop. So regarding hardware, usual suspects, SD-Wire, same price, same like it's even bigger amount. I guess we have 17 in stock right now. So yeah, we regularly kind of have some buyers for that. So I guess it will stay as it is. If you're testing something, then SD-Wire is a good product for some use cases of embedded testing, mobile testing, and maybe like 3D printing. There are like last time like I know this was not DAG 10, this was DAG 9 when I show a lot of like publications from various blog posts how people using SD-Wire. Twonky is also kind of popular. So for those who would like to sniff the USB PD, so USB PD is more and more popular, and of course maybe some vulnerabilities hiding there, or maybe there is something to fix here. Maybe there is something to research, and that's why there is Twonky open hardware, which we produce and selling. And of course, we are grateful to Joachim Funkes, who designed and licensed that on open source hardware license. Okay, I told you about ASRock. I told you about Gigabyte, which coming soon, and you can already inquire about those products. Of course, we have the Optiplex. But I guess that's one of the most useful one right now are for training. Those are together with some offering for our customers. So Odroid H4 Plus for training, but also for your own purposes, you can get from us with Dasharo. Feel free to contact us. Yeah, it was previously it was under pre-order. No longer under pre-order. You can have it. Drop shipping for laptops. PC engines, we also have some kind of units, refurbished units of PC engines. Of course, you can get probably much more performant hardware this day, but this hardware is no longer available. So someone who rely on that hardware, or someone who really care about this hardware, we ship these units with TPM 2.0 and 3 years of Dasharo Pro package support. Yeah, maybe for some of you it would be interesting piece. We have dropshipping of the protective vaults also. Yeah, and regarding Pace Enterprise training, I guess I didn't dive deep into that last time, or maybe I will just repeat it this time. So essentially, this table showing how we can deliver training, and we have these tiers of the products and how those products, to whom those are, and so on. So essentially, for individuals, we have this OST2 and public security conferences. So if you are individual and you would like to buy or teach something, learn something, learn some UEFI secure boot related, Intel boot guard, core boot related stuff, slim bootloader related stuff, then you're either going to ST2. Of course, what is published there then is published. What is not published, then you have to wait. And yeah, that's for everyone, for community. It's free, it's open. It's self-paced education. It's just recorded videos with the exercises that you like, with your own pace you're following. Yeah, materials are open. there is community support and my occasional support when I like get to the forum and answer some questions, but this has happened very rarely. We have a dedicated Matrix OST2 channel for those people. Yeah, and that's essentially everything is free. The conference one is for individual clients and of course for business clients also. And typically this is for employees, I guess. Like if you're doing something professionally, you can get there. Of course, if you hobby, that's also fine. But I'm just like thinking this in this context. The access to materials is limited to students, so only students get that. And also I provide some direct support as an instructor for the students. There is very limited customization. I mostly get some feedback from conferences and then trying to adjust for the next iteration. Yeah, and of course the payment is through organizers, so I'm just getting share of that, not the full amount, because the organizer have to also support the logistics and all around the conference. Yeah, so this is what I said already. So other ways, we provide also like kind of more direct training. So there is remote pace enterprise training and on-site pace enterprise training. Those is for probably for more corporate, for public sector, for NGOs. So this is like someone who got a little bit more money that can pay our fees, probably like more than on these conferences, or can organize a bigger group like 12 people or something, or 15 people for the training. And typically this is for the whole teams. Then materials are typically limited to only to the students, but there are some direct agreements which can lead to change of the conditions of distribution of the material. For example, it could be for whole company internally. Yeah, and there is like much more extensive direct support, because I'm typically have some discovery call when we agree to the curriculum of the training. What we pick, we can kind of have some menu from which we kind of select what we want. There's high customizability. It is prepaid to 3MDev directly. Yeah, and materials are adjusted according to organization needs, and we also did the analysis of the individual needs of the organization who ordered that. There is also a pet corporate program. Essentially, that one is for the whole division which delivers education for given organizations. So this is for huge corporations like who's got their own dedicated division which does the training. Yeah, and this is essentially for instructors and talking with them, like essentially training instructors and delivering the materials so they can teach also in the organization. But also it's like a could be direct contract with the bigger organization, so we regularly deliver the same dedicated training for the customer. So yeah, so that's how we can deliver trainings. What topics we teaching? So most computer architectures, x86, ARM, Power. RISC-V, not really. Like we don't have much with RISC-V yet. We will see. I guess ARM is very popular right now. That we see a lot of activity around ARM. So yeah, ARM is definitely something we know quite well and could support. Open source firmware topics, essentially everything boot time, pre-OS is something. Also OS, like embedded OS is fine, but we don't have like a Windows knowledge, like we don't provide Windows trainings or Windows security trainings. So core boot, EDK2, U-boot, trusted firmware, OpenBMC, Yocto, and probably you can imagine much more. Closed source firmware components, we also provide trainings regarding that. Management engine, TXC, SPS, CSME, ASP, so PSP, ASP, so AMD side, microcode related stuff, Intel ACMs, everything like secret NDA. Of course, like we need certain documentation, probably mutual agreements with the silicon vendor, but that's it. And much more. I have little time, so I will not go through that. So on pacenterprisetraining.com you can see many trainings. I will not go through all of them. System security trainings, like 9 days, remote, local, Yocto, embedded Linux, mastering UEFI secure boot. So the one which I deliver through conference is also available here. Dasharo Trust through training. This is something that we recently delivered to customer. It's also something you can take. Hardware IO, of course, I told you that one. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Dasharo Pro and Enterprise package. You can go and buy for some platforms. For some platforms, it's coming soon, or you can inquire it. So this is like mostly server related. So essentially, Dasharo Coreboot plus UEFI Pro package for servers or for ASRock for Gigabyte. We have also new accessory like privacy screen. If you want to support us and just buy from us and leave us some margin, then feel free to use our shop. And that's it. Everything else you can buy on 3m.com, shop 3m.com. Feel free to join to us to support us this way. And I guess that's it from my side.